Unbelievable. On April 20th, 2020, crude oil goes below zero. What? We just got done with a mentorship class. We wrapped it up for this month and everything was falling apart. And now I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do a video. Here it is. Here it is. Markets are down. The Dow's down 2.4%. The Spider's off 1.7%. More than 1% on the NASDAQ. The Russell 2000 1%. The financials down 1.7%. Just a bloodbath in the markets today. Crude oil down 11.4%. Are you kidding me? USO below $4. What? That is insane. Silver higher, gold higher, VIX spiking 15%. We're at 43.8. Fear is in the marketplace. Bitcoin 6,800. All right, guys. This is craziness. Quick look here. We have a bear flag on the S&P 500, but that is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about crude oil. USO, United States Oil Fund, guys. Massive volume. Just to put this into perspective, guys, so you understand what type of volume we're talking about. This line that you see here is a 20-day rolling average, 20-day rolling average line, all right? We come over. We're getting bigger on volume here, bigger on volume. The line is heading higher. We are, what is that, 5 times what we could be 10 times the normal volume, and it's happened here. Usually, at a bottom like that, it's capitulation. Usually, that means we will go higher. I think we have a buy opportunity coming up right now. But the big question is, why did the markets fall apart in oil like it did today? Let's just get into it. I'm using TradingView. TradingView is in the link below. You can use it. They have a free service. Get it. I'm going to my list so you can create your own list. This is my energy list. This list that I have here, I just posted a blog today. Go to groktrade.com. Go to the blog. Read it. It tells you how to make money with this market right now. If you want to know how to make money today with the oil being so low, read that blog. Here are many of the stocks that I talk about in this, or baskets, okay? Baskets and stocks. So what we're looking at here. But crude oil, technically speaking, just straight up technically speaking. I'm going to draw a couple trend lines here so we can see this. If if I go from here to there, yeah, this thing's going to break out, guys. I'm going to go to this one, bring in a little more data, see what's up there. Okay, so let me show you this. If I go to a line chart, you can see resistance. We broke resistance. Down here, support and support. Okay, that's what we're drawing. Here, resistance. We have a big time falling wedge, but let's get more in depth. We have a centered oscillator, MACD, right here. The lows here. We got a higher low. Do you see this higher low? That tells me we have a really good chance of exploding higher, and look for a big run when that does. This could still trickle down. We could still go lower. I mean, we're at $3.73. That's really low, guys. That it could be at $1 before you know it. Okay, that could happen. I'm just telling you, it could happen. But what I'm telling you right now is this is a falling wedge. Go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com and look up falling wedge at freeonlinetradingeducation.com. Falling wedge. Look that up. That's the pattern that we see right here. Big volume on a reversal pattern. That is huge, guys. Wow. Extra bonus points if you can tell me what that reversal pattern is right there. That candlestick. It's a candlestick reversal pattern right there. What? That little guy. The big pattern is a falling wedge. I told you that. What is the candlestick reversal pattern? What is that? Put down in the comments. Let me know. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's look at some other baskets at this moment before I answer the question why the markets did what they did. This is a basket, the sector, you can see it up here. Sector, select sector, Spider Trust Energy. You can see the ticker here. It's a bear flag going up. The OIH is VanEck, Vector, ETF, Trust Oil Services. Not a whole lot going on there. Another bear flag. EOG, another bear flag. Now, these are stocks that we're looking at. The rest of them that we're going to look at here going down are stocks. All 6 of these are stocks that are in my blog. The TRP is a bull pullback, guys. Yes, it's a bear flag, but this could be a buy opportunity right now in TRP. And COG is actually in bullish territory. Went up 2% today. Has been on fire the last 2 weeks. Guys, COG, Cobalt Oil and Gas, is a hot stock. We have earnings coming up very, very soon. GNE is hot, also doing really well. MMP, I'm not as excited about. MTRX, I'm not excited about. DRQ, I'm not excited about. Those other ones I'm excited about. And guys, just so you know, some news. Crude oil, well, before I get into that, FANG stocks are coming out. Those are big tech company stocks. They're reporting coming into this next week. We have IBM, Netflix, Snap, Intel, big ones, big ones, big ones. And with the drawdown we have seen with the coronavirus, that is going to be damaging to all of these earnings coming up. No one should be holding over earnings, okay? No one should be. My energy level is way high here because I just got done with teaching our mentorship. We had a great session, 22 in the class. We had 4 different countries, 7 different time zones. It was we love all the mentor students coming in. We're changing lives. If you want to learn how to trade this market, read these charts, and to make money in this market, team up with us, Grok Trade. Now, listen, here's what we are seeing. We have May contracts expiring. Okay, these are the future contracts that went down. Did crude oil barrel go below $1? Meaning that you could buy a barrel of crude oil for $1. Could you do that? The answer is no, okay? Be thinking lower. Think about lower, crude oil might be at $10, $11, $12, $13, something like that in reality. Those were future contracts rolling over in May. We only got a couple weeks left, right? People are exiting out of that, so it was going down. That's how you're seeing like WTI. WTI, guys, did you see that? What was that? I wrote that down. Dropped 321%. It was off by it was at negative $40.32. Are you telling? Negative. I've never seen that before in my life. This is the first time this has ever happened in history. And this is the lowest we've ever seen it in history. This is history in the making. It's happening right now. Isn't it fascinating that we just went through the coronavirus and the big drop that was one of the biggest drops we've ever seen since the Depression? That was history making. The beta that we're seeing, meaning the extension of the candlesticks that we're seeing now in the markets, that's history making. And what we're seeing now with crude oil is insane. So the question is, why did it happen? We had a number of things happen at once. We had contracts starting to come to an end. Theta will kill contracts. Now, that's on the option side, but we're talking futures here. So let's not get too deep or technical. Contracts were wrapping up. At the same time coronavirus came out, all business went down. Demand went on energy, on oil. When that happened, it sent everybody exiting. You get too many people selling, and you get crazy events in the market like we experienced today. We will not stay at these levels for very long. My blog gives you a couple different trade options. One more short-term, one longer term. There is some money to be made in this market. If I go over here to the, if I go up here, we don't need to go into all this. But we're so beat down right now in energy. There is a ton of money making opportunities here that could last the 3 years or so. But I think there's some quick money that we can make now by jumping in. Now, no, there's a difference between stocks, which are technically called equities, okay? So there's a difference between equities. Use that term if you're at a dinner party and you want to look smart. But there's a difference from stock or equities and futures and options. Okay, all of them are distinctly different. Be careful trading them. And there's a difference between an equity and an ETF, which is an exchange traded fund, and different from a mutual fund. People, there's so much out there. You need to know what this stuff is. Anyway, we have another class coming up. If you're interested, look for the mentorship. It's the Grok mentorship. Go do reviews on us online first to make sure that we're a credible source to be learning from, especially if you're new and you haven't been following us for very long. But I thought I would come out and do a Monday video. I know I just did a weekend video and I wouldn't be doing one this soon. I hope you appreciate it. If so, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a comment, okay? Give me a comment that, hey, I appreciate, just let me know that it's appreciated that I'm doing a video just immediately. So share the video with others if it will be a help to them, because the part that it will be of help is this. I show the patterns, I show stocks that they can get into right now that are set up nicely, okay? Now, as far as we're concerned in the stock trading world who understands chart patterns, we are not necessarily perfectly set up for the best entries, okay? But generally speaking, you just don't want to wait too long, just get in and especially and buy and expect to hold it for a bit, because there's a lot of upside opportunity here. And I talk about the blog, and the blog goes into more detail and helps out a practical approach to the investment that might be of help to individuals. Share that too if you'd like, if you do that. So even though it's 420, I can tell you this. A lot of people say this guy's high. I'm not high on life perhaps, but I'll tell you this. I do not smoke and I do not get high. I am not high. So it's 420. I don't need those comments. I try to delete them anytime I see them. So anyway, hope all is well with you guys. We'll catch up with you later. Bye.